MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Now the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down.
High and deep to straightaway right. So they're going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bogarts makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Betts, base runner at first with one out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2, KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rick Porcello will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now in the box, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. On the run is Benintendi, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 3-2, a full count to the Royal center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. With Merrifield next to hit in his career against Porcello, an impressive 4 for 7. Porcello has his target. Here's the first pitch. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second and bobbled out there by Pedroia. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rafael Devers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Dozier picks it up. There's Merrifield on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brian Goodwin waits on deck. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Brian.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. O'Hearn, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a high strike there. 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Porcello sets. Here it is on 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's popped up in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8,
Well, that's what's
The
so
third baseman,
disappointing as a pitcher,
Hunter.
D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter number
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Three and 1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Alex.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch on the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Backhanded on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi.
Shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Orsello gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Soler. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Line towards center field. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Christian Vasquez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 3 runs already home here. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Willie Peralta answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Vasquez over at second. Benintendi on at first with 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Royals nothing. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 13, Salvador.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 66.
So stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. He drew a walk his first time up. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Another full count pitch home. Softly hit to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Up next to the Royals.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin.
Brian Goodwin.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His career line against Willie Peralta. He's 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. O'Hearn in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Bogaerts is off at first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. In is Jorge Soler. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Dozier, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Vasquez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Dozier is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. KC down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in, Rafael Devers. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Devers stands at first with 1 out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the 2-1. This pitch is popped up. O'Hearn camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Another 0-2 coming. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
The batter number 15.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
In now, Whit Merrifield. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D. Well, it takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. A tag for 1. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
Now batting, number 66.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1. Merrifield stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals settle for just the 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. And that's in there, 2-1. Three and 1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hamilton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and a strike now. Two and one now to Mookie.
2-1.
There goes the runner. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pedroia is on his way home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Might have had the hit and run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch, so he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Ian Kennedy. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Betts at third with 2 away. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 6-1 Boston. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Slider laid off for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-2 the count.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at third. Devers has it. And that's out number one.
The right fielder, number
Riding
12.
in once again, Jorge Soler. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in once again, Hunter Dozier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now, Alex Gordon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Royals 1. Brian Flynn been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Brian Flynn.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flynn has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Scooped up, throw on to first, in time, one away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Devers stands at third with one gone in the inning. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. 2 down. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Pedroia.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. And he popped him up. Mondesi into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox on top 7-1. Alex
attention,
Claudio
please.
is on to pitch out of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen in the
for
bottom
Boston,
half of the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Billy Hamilton will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Billy Hamilton.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the
Ball
plate,
one.
ball one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And he takes ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Liner toward right center, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield, as he sends it on the ground to first. Pedroia is able to get there from a knee. He gets him. What a play. Now batting, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Mondesi at second with 2 down.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Line to the right side, and he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They're down 7-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Betts, the runner at third. Bogaerts at second with 2 gone. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Boston's out in front, 7-1. Joe Jimenez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Joe Jimenez.
Leading off the inning, Ryan O'Hearn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, number 66.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Go, Ryan.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Come on, Royal.
Now the 2-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter. The
So digging in now, Brian Goodwin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Royals down to their final out, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Behind 0-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Boston slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Rick Porcello with his 4th win this season. Brad Keller couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.